Filming?
Yep.
Hello again.
Welcome back to Sly Customs. Today we're going to be working on Project Frankenchop, and off camera we were going to try to help our cinematic quality by busting some bolts loose and stuff.
Just
So
trying
that
to
way,
get started, yeah.
it would go smoothly when we filmed it for you guys, and it didn't go smoothly at all.
No.
So
We've been down here for like an hour and a half already.
Yeah. But unfortunately, getting the axle out was a huge pain, and the fork that it threads into on the other side is stripped.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of ratchet strapping and pounding and fire and swear words. But we've got it out, and we've made a game plan on how to remedy this situation. So if you want to see us try to rebuild these forks and fix 30 plus years of abuse,
Neglect.
stay tuned.
So, as we mentioned before, now it's time to get the wheel out of the way, and we'll get the forks the rest of the way off. But first, we gotta take off our sweet ratchet strap job that was a necessity to get the axle out.
Let's go.
Upon further inspection, we think we may be able to use this.
Yeah, you saw us get the forks out and cleaned up the axle, and we chased the threads in the fork, cleaned them, chased them, cleaned them, chased them, cleaned them, chased them, wire wheel, wire brush, everything we had to try to clean these things back up, and we've got this to where it'll thread back in there now, and it feels good. It doesn't feel wobbly. It doesn't bring any material with it when you thread it out, so we're going to try.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to actually use these forks.
Yeah, we're going to try to send it tomorrow during the reassembly phase. We'll see how good it feels when we're actually putting the wheel on, and we may get away with just use them.
Hell yeah.
It's getting pretty late, so we're probably going to head up to the house soon and be back at it tomorrow. But before we head up, I think we're going to try to throw these brand new rear brake pads in our Nissan rear brake caliper.
Off of a Super Hawk $30 brake pads.
So hopefully we can throw these in, get the rear brake bled, and actually have
Functioning brakes, front and rear.
all around. It's the next day for us.
Nice fresh day.
It's a little chilly, but it's beautiful. We've got our forks sitting down here in front of us, and we've got these new seals, fork and dust seals.
Ta-da.
So I think the next step is blow one of these bad boys apart, clean it out, replace the seals, replace the oil, put it back together, and call her good.
Bye-bye.
Let's go.
Okay, so this thing is apart, and it got away from us a little bit. But you can see now we have the inner tube, the fork body, what was left of our fork seal, what was left of a retaining clip snap ring thing.
That's actually what.
This was the culprit.
Yeah.
And then you have the cap, spring, this little tube thing goes on top of there. This all fits together like this. You get the idea. Those are the innards of your fork. But, unfortunately, you may or may not be able to see down inside this. Probably not. But you can take our word for it that it is rusty and corroded and grimy and nasty
And terrible.
and just flat out terrible. And unfortunately, that was, as you saw, our retaining clip just
It was the culprit of us not being able to pull it apart the way it should come apart.
right. Unfortunately, this was rusted and broken and just terrible, and the forks wouldn't come apart. So now we, I guess, are basically going to tear apart the other one. So we'll probably put that on time lapse
Yeah.
because it might go just as south as this one did. But if that one is in as bad a shape as this one, then we'll probably continue that time lapse on to tearing apart the Ninja forks. And
They are also 38mm forks.
yeah, we put a caliper on these, and we're just gonna hope and pray that maybe those went together similarly. I mean, both Japanese mid-'80s bikes, I don't know.
Maybe we'll find a couple snap rings or retaining clips or whatever that we need.
Right, if basically it's a parts bike, and we're gonna try to rob some parts off of it if we think we need it. If both of these are complete trash and we can't find it, then take to the interwebs. But
And this video is over.
yeah, and that might put a damper on the weekend.
Yeah.
So wish us luck and enjoy our struggle.
power stance.
All right. So this second one went a lot more smoothly than the first, as you probably saw in the time lapse. Also, the Ninja parts bike again saves the day.
Afforded us some
new, well, slightly less old.
only by 3 years less old.
Yeah. Some in better shape retaining clip things.
Yeah.
So we think we're back in business, and I believe the next step is to reassemble all of these shiny, beautifully clean parts.
And then dump some oil in it, and then we have forks.
That's the plan. Rock and roll.
Let's go.
One down.
Yeah, luckily it went together easier than it came apart. So
New parts are always better.
yeah. And the fork oil. Oh, you should grab that. You saw how clean and pretty it was coming in. You probably saw remnants of it coming out, but that is black as night.
And it stinks.
It smells so bad. It smells like dead animals and gear oil. It's terrible.
That's a good description.
Anyway, so you saw one go back together, and now we will probably throw you on time lapse so we can knock out the other one.
Yep.
Get her back together, try to throw the wheel on.
And then roll around on it again.
make engine noises. Rock and roll.
Five. 5.
What another amazing weekend. Just fantastic. We'll recap. We got the rear brake pads in.
I forgot about bleeding the brake.
Got that bled. So this thing has fully functioning brakes, front and back.
Yes.
We got the forks torn apart and rebuilt, and the stuff that came out of there was nasty. You guys saw that.
It was a bit of a headache, but
Yeah, it
Came
fought
out
us
good.
fought us tooth and nail. We had to make a couple tools you might have seen us use, just some bolts with various sized nuts welded on them to get the fork caps and stuff, the PVC pipe with a hose clamp and some pieces cut out to drive the fork seals, but that's kind of our style in case you hadn't noticed.
we get her done.
Yep. Find what we have laying around, try to make it work. Way back earlier in the episode, we were worried about this fork possibly being stripped where the axle goes in, but enough chasing and cleaning actually cleaned that up enough that we are confident in that. It is not.
It threads back in smoothly like butter nice.
Yep, you can get it all the way with your
Butter nice.
butter. I'll leave it at that. It is butter nice. What else were we worried about? There was something else we were worried about. Oh, the retaining clips on the fork seals. The Ninja came in clutch. Parts bikes being parts bikes. So we, again, just another episode of us finding stuff and making it work. Hopefully you guys are enjoying. If you're really liking the project, feel free to give us a subscribe or a comment. Let us know what you think. And I hope you guys are as stoked on it as we are.
Keep following along.
Yeah. See you next time.